Hey everybody, Attacking Blind here. I wanted to do a video on this particular subject here, where it says Pokemon Sword and Shield leak ignites speculation of third DLC releasing this year. Now this is written by Tyler Fisher, so I want to give credit to him for writing this out. I saw this actually on my Facebook in my newsfeed last night, and I was thinking about doing the video then, um, but I was like, you know what? I just figured, why not do it today? Like when I said yesterday, I meant for tomorrow, but so I'm doing it today. So this was written and published at like 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into it. So it saying how like wait, our Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield about to get more DLC in 2021. At first glance, this is a borderline absurd suggestion, but a speculation that Pokemon community finds itself trying to navigate after an old and so far accurate leak resurfaced online. So this had originally had leaked back in February 2020, which was from an anonymous a 4chan leak about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it had popped up and nobody exactly paid attention to it. Because of not only the source, but because of the claims it made. However, the leak is slowly becoming true, and which has turned has Pokemon fans looking over it again. So, for someone who's an avid uh, Pokemon Shield player in my broadcast, where I'm mostly doing shiny hunting, I'm honestly thinking like, yo, like, what if they actually do release this? And what if it actually is true? So I'm like, there's very well possibilities that they could do a third and maybe a fourth DLC. But let's get into it before I dive any further onto those thoughts. So as I said before, it posted by an anonymous 4chan user, which was, the leak has began by claiming that in 2020, Pokemon Sword and Shield would get 2 DLCs that would add 200 monsters, and then it notes that in 2021, simple remakes of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl will release. Obviously, it got this right. Okay. So if this anonymous 4chan user got this right, then he must be right about the other uh, potential leak. So then the leaker goes on to claim that Pokemon Sword and Shield will get a third bit of DLC this year that will add the rest of the missing Pokemon and 3 new mystical Pokemon. Now, for those of you who will come across this channel and video, I want you guys to drop in the comment box below, what do you think the 3 new mystical Pokemon will be? Because I'm kind of curious myself. The leak then concludes that something called Project Kingpin will release in 2022. What this could be is anyone's best guess, but some think it may be Pokemon Legends Arceus, which that would definitely be intriguing if it is true, which is scheduled to release in 2022 after being revealed earlier this year alongside Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Okay. So what could the speculation be? Or what could the end result become? Of course, the $1,000,000 question is whether or not there's something to this leak, or if the leaker just got lucky with their predictions. Until we have the answer to the question, take everything here with a grain of salt. Which I obviously want you guys to do that. Take this with a grain of salt, but I still want you guys to, like, kind of like speculate with me on what this could potentially be about. But for what it's worth, there have been zero rumors or reports about a third piece of DLC. This doesn't rule out the leak, but if a new bit of DLC was in the works, you would think one of the many Pokemon insiders and leakers on the internet would have relayed word about it by now. I mean, which is true, but it's okay to speculate. At the moment of publishing, none of the implicated parties have commented on this leak, and they probably won't. Nintendo and Game Freak never comment on leaks, rumors, reports, or anything of the unofficial and speculative variety. However, if they break this pattern for this old 4chan leak, we will update the story with whatever they have to say. In the meantime, for more coverage on all Pokemon. So I will keep following the story because I'm definitely intrigued. And for something to be so potentially accurate, or what could potentially be something more of the mind of what would they do and how would they do it. So, with that being said, I do want to see where this story does go and what is next. So, again, please drop your thoughts and comments down below. I mean, I could just be overreacting just a little bit about it, but I felt like it was something that needed to be touched on. Um, with that being said, I hope you guys are happy that I broke this out and read to you what the article is. For you guys to want to read the article yourselves, I will put this in the description below. So I will talk to you guys then later, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're just browsing your way through. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.